let's talk about what type of stories Roots is gonna like be in whenever he shows up, what kind of tone he'll set. And I know that we already have a Roots story out there called Roots of Truth that is available on the Instagram page or the Facebook page if you want to check it out. And plus, if you want a free don't download of some of our comics, get on that email list on the link below. But yeah, so let's talk about that first comic that we made, Roots of Truth. Kind of what was that about, and how does that set the tone for Roots' presence in the Melanites universe?
So, most of those comics that we did, that was a 2-pager, but that was like me flirting with the idea of doing what we're doing now. And just to do a 2-pager, I wanted to set the tone of him exploring the world. He goes to the Vatican and he breaks in and he goes into the holies of holies where they got all the stolen shit across the planet.
Right, which is a real place, by the way.
Exactly. And so he manages to find it and break in. And while he's there, he's just reading all these different manuscripts and just getting down to the root, the truth of everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's part, we talked about it earlier. I wanted to incorporate those little small stories into the main one to keep it relevant, And that's pretty much a part of the journey that he has before we get to see him in the Melanite book. Okay. So when he appears there, he's already done all these different things. And that story right there, that happened years before. And so it'll help, if anybody goes back and read that story, they'll be able to kind of understand the tone of who Roots is. And they'll actually get to see him use his power, one part of his power, which is the main thing is like the hair, his locks, being able to control them. And, just like the Marvel character Medusa, it's kind of like on that type of level there, you know what I'm saying? So, but he does it in a more interesting way, he multitasks. and,
Right.
and I want him multitasking to show how genius he is, you know what I'm saying? He's able to read and fight at the same time, I don't know what the guy we had, the main character, not the main character, but like the one guy we had come in that made it all the way through the fight or whatever. And he, gets up to Roots and he's like talking to him and stuff. And I think that was a real cool 2-page story.
Yeah.
Me
too. I really loved working on that story, and I loved the vibe of it because I felt like it was kind of a real representation of how someone from our culture would react to someone like Roots coming into our world. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to someone of a different culture coming into contact with somebody like that.
And we talked about that before. So that right there is really kind of like back in the early, that's an early stage of what we're doing now. And it's, all the other agents or soldiers went in and seen him. They thought they reported him as a demon. They thought it was a demon down there. But when the brother get down there and see him, he didn't, he was able to walk past all the drama and get close to him and see him who he really was. And then, at the end of the story, they're up there smoking blunt and reading these books and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, a little comedy, do a little comedy at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? Just to liven it up.
Yeah. That's what's up. So, all right. That is all I had for Roots today. Anything you wanted to end on that subject?
I want everybody to know, like, just get ready to see him and make his debut, Melanites issue 1. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of different characters in there. There's enough characters in the whole story arc that as the issues go through, we'll start introducing more characters, and you'll always find your favorite. You'll find yourself in there, So just want to encourage everybody to check it out when it comes out.
True indeed. So I would like to thank everybody for joining us for this episode, and we will see you for the next one. If you want to keep up on information about the Melanite universe, get on that email list by clicking the link below. Peace, everybody.
Peace.